Hi guys, it's about 5:10 a.m. hence the darkness, and the reason I'm up so early and ready to go is because today I am going with one ocean diving to free dive with sharks. I didn't sleep like at all last night. I booked this a few nights ago. The night that I booked it, I literally did not sleep at all. I have been wanting to do this dive for so long, and I'm such a fan of Ocean Ramsey, the woman whose company it is. Heading over to the north shore of Oahu right now in Haleiwa, so I'm really praying I see a tiger shark. I just love these amazing animals, and Ocean Ramsey has really helped me bail on the stigma around them and the media portrayal, the Hollywood portrayal, all of that, and just recognize them for what they are, which is amazing creatures that should be understood and respected. And so let's see how I do. I have a feeling I'm gonna cry, but like not scared cry, like tears of joy. I've got a 6:30 appointment to go dive with some sharks, so we better get moving. Here it is, baby. I'm here, so it's happening, I hope, soon. Yeah, it's been pretty rainy, but the sun is starting to come up. It's kind of dreary outside. I have a feeling it's gonna be freezing. Who cares?
That's it though. That's like worst case.
Wow, I did it. Mind blowing. I didn't cry. I did puke a lot. Was expecting to cry but didn't. Wasn't expecting to puke but definitely did. Swam with a lot of sharks, like a ton of them. Right as we were getting in the water, there was a tiger shark. He was gone before I was able to lay eyes on him, so that was a bummer. I think I'm gonna grab a coffee now. I think it's called Island Vintage Coffee. Oh, look at what the water did in my hair. That's how crazy it was out there. It was so rough, but it was amazing. The guides that were with us were incredible. They were so fun and attentive, and they took time to help each one of us dive down and be by the sharks, educated us. It was just incredible. At first when I was getting in the water, I felt myself shaking, just like nerves. But as soon as I got in there and looked down, saw all the sharks, I was calm, and it wasn't scary. They taught us so much about sharks, like the social hierarchy in the water. Basically, whichever shark is higher up in the water, closer to the surface, that's the most dominant shark. So you have to always be above all the sharks, because if you dive below some of the sharks, then you're putting yourself in a submissive position to them, and it puts you in a dangerous spot. So they're apex predators, and we are to behave like we're predators in the water too. Making eye contact with them, always keeping your eyes on them, and not losing sight of anything. If one approaches you, you stick your feet out with your fins so that if they were to grab onto something, they're grabbing onto the fin, but really it's like not gonna happen. I am bummed that I didn't see the tiger shark. If I would have been the first one off the boat, I would have, but I didn't want to push past everybody. Should have been a little more ruthless. But I'm totally gonna come back. I'm gonna come back during tiger shark season. But that was just truly the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. Peaceful and calm, and not what the media tells you sharks are. And they said it really well. They were like, did you notice that the calmest thing out there today was the sharks? Calmer than us, calmer than the water, and it was really mind-blowing. They do GoPro footage, so hopefully I'll get that soon and then I can put it in here. I'm shaking because I'm freezing. I'm freezing right now. It was cold. 10 out of 10. I would do it literally every single day, even if it meant puking my guts out every single day. I'm literally shaking. I'm so cold. My dive was at 6:30 and it's 8:30. So I'm like, oh wow, the day is just beginning. And every time I'm in Haleiwa, it's just like jam-packed with tourists, can't find parking. But right now, everything is empty. So I'm like, ooh, what should I do? But I think I'm gonna check out this coffee shop. And then maybe I'll go to a beach. But it's only 8:30, so it's still kind of cold. But anyways, what a day. I'm sick of going to Waimea Bay and being around 12 million people and not being able to find parking. So I'm at this like way more mellow beach. It's like empty -2 people and it's just gorgeous. And there's so many shells here. I might do some shell hunting. This is like peace. So much peace right now. This coffee, and it's so delicious. I got an oat milk latte with a vegan coconut cream in it. So good. And then I also just got a bagel with butter on it, and that was chef's kiss. This day just keeps getting better and better. Okay, now it's 10. I've already dove with sharks today. Got an awesome coffee. Now I'm at a beach. If you wake up at the crack of dawn, you basically squeeze everything that the day can give you out, like it's a orange that you're juicing. On the move again. Can't stay anywhere too long. I want to explore. I want to find some waterfalls. We'll see. Okay, so I found some waterfalls. It's kind of a touristy thing, but I'm gonna do it. Why not? It's Waimea Falls. Look at how, I mean, it's so gorgeous already. I guess there's like a botanical gardens here and a really nice waterfall at the end of the path. So I'm gonna go check it out. Stay tuned. Guys, this tree smells so good. I used to nanny these kids and I would teach them the names of the flowers. And every time we'd walk past a hibiscus, I'd say hi to the hibiscus. And the little girl that I would watch would go, hibiscus! Gorgeous. Hear the birds? This is making me feel like I'm back home on Kauai. I've been on Oahu for a month and I go home to Kauai in 2 days, and this is getting me really stoked to go home. More on the shark dive. Something that I learned that I thought was actually really cool. The guide told us that sharks are not actually attracted to human blood at all. He said because we're not their food source. So, you know, like you think of like Finding Nemo and all this stuff, or like one drop of blood and the shark's like, whoa! If it's a human's blood, it doesn't actually omit any reaction from them. And the way that he described it was, that's like if we walked past a restaurant and we smelt the food, we smelt our favorite meal, we wouldn't then go like bite the tree next to us thinking that it's like the food from the restaurant, because we know the difference, you know? So they'll smell our blood for sure, but it doesn't smell like their food. So it doesn't make them freak out. And I just loved that. That was like a great tidbit that I'm gonna take with me for forever, because my whole life it's like you get a little cut and you're like, oh, can't go in the ocean. Not anymore. He was like, you can bleed as much as you want. It's not gonna affect them at all. And I just thought that was really cool, because I'm always accidentally slicing myself in the water. Waterfalls, check. Oh, what's next? Let's see. So I actually did end up coming to Waimea Beach, and I found a parking spot, and I'm having a blast watching everybody get wrecked in the shore break. Halfway through the day, still going strong. Am I gonna rock climb? Maybe. I did end up coming up the rocks. It's pretty sick. Hey you guys, I'm gonna leave the North Shore now. It won't stop raining. I've been up since, like, basically I never went to sleep because I was so excited, but I got out of bed at 4:45 for the shark dive this morning. So even though it's only 1:23, I am pretty exhausted. Free diving with sharks, coffee and breakfast, and then hiked to a waterfall, and then I went to Waimea Beach, did a little bit of rock climbing, got poured on. I think I'm gonna leave now. I feel good. I really would love a bowl of soup. So I think I might go get a bowl of soup and spend some time with my friends before I leave on Sunday. And we'll see what else. Who knows? I mean, there is still technically so much time in the day, but thank you for following along. Please look up Ocean Ramsey and One Ocean Diving on Instagram or whatever, and just learn about these sharks, man, because to just go through life being afraid because you don't understand things is very real, but also oftentimes very unnecessary. So with that being said, I mean, I grew up most of my childhood in the ocean, and I have seen sharks, and I mean, I never let it stop me, but it always has been really terrifying. And I'm not saying I'm not still gonna think about sharks when I'm in the water, but I am gonna think about them differently. So that is really, really cool, and I'll never forget this day. This was the most amazing day of my life, and I did it on my own. I would have loved to have shared it with friends, but it was kind of important for me to do this alone. It's been wanting to do it for years. I want to look back and remember it in the most pure, empowering way. But I will come back and do it with friends. But for my first time, it meant a lot to me to do it on my own. So go adventure, even if you're doing it alone. I love to adventure and make memories with the ones I love, and I also love to do it on my own. And I think that that's really special. That's not something I always felt comfortable doing, but it's something I worked up to and now genuinely crave. So I highly recommend it, of course in a safe way, but I do highly recommend it. Okay, bye for now.
those suns still and say